And we are back. Back at Lords of the Fallen 2023. My name is ElderGodAergos. And with the previous video, we defeated Andreas of Ebb and defeated the Iron Wayfarer, Harkyn. I do want to address an unfortunate thing. I want to apologize if I sounded a bit rude or how to put it, annoyed. It's because I was, but I hope people will understand the problem that both Andreas of Ebb and the Iron Wayfarer fights have is that the arenas are both too small and the amount of flashing lights that blind people is insane. And there are forums on this situation that span all the way back to when the game was released, and the devs have chosen not to do anything about it, which I understand. It is difficult to do anything about that, but I just want to apologize if I sounded annoyed or if I was getting a little cringy or stuff like that. But yeah. So now we gotta go all the way to Judge Cleric, because that will unlock the door to Bramis Castle. And yeah, Empyrean. Let's go. So this I unfortunately have to... Unless I want to try something, so... Let's go to the alehouse. There is a specific item that I want to acquire. It's like an oval stone. It's for Pietà. I have to exit through this way to get it. Bring this down. Hopefully that guy does not wake up. There's actually a parasite on all these guys, which is going to be annoying. But... get rid of the dog. I should be able to defeat you even with your parasite on. Yep. And right here is actually where I need to be. Right here. This stigma right here.
Lillian, you can't just run off like this. You have everyone at the orphanage worried sick. I know it's not easy, but it can be a frightening place at times, so I want to give you something very special I've had since I was a little girl. When I used to get scared, I'd hold it very, very tightly, and that's when it would reveal its magic to me. And I'd know there was no need to be afraid. So the next time you get scared, I want you to be a brave girl and do the same thing. Understand? There's nothing to be afraid of, Eliane. I promise.
Let's go back. And then we're gonna go talk to Pietà. So Eliane is actually the boss that you fight. So it's like Eliane the Starved, which I usually call her Elaine because it's spelled basically the same thing. But I guess Eliane the Starved is Pietà's friend, I think. Or it might be her.
That stone, it looks different somehow. But I know it. When I was a girl at the orphanage, there was a very kind woman, Iris. She gave it to me. This was before the hallowed sentinels found me. I felt so afraid and alone. But Iris helped me overcome my fears. I lost the stone long ago. But now, here it is again, all these years later. I wish I could say the same of the orphanage. And Iris?
So I guess you are Eliane. So Pietà might actually not even exist, if that's the case. So her real name is probably Eliane. But here, I got 1800. I can at least get one large Duralium out of that. So let's get one large Duralium.
You again.
And to upgrade Harkyn's hammer, let's see, how much is it going to be? 35 and 4, that's not bad. I do need 31 strength, though. That's gonna suck. But we'll get there eventually. I mean, I'm still good with Rock and Pieta's sword for now anyways. But let's go to fucking Judge Cleric. We're gonna have to get this over with anyways, so let's try it. So Kukujin. Yeah, I guess Kukujin might be the only summon that I can possibly do here. Which, that sucks. I hate Kukujin. She is so bad. But I guess she can be the aggro bait. The one thing I will acknowledge is that at least I can summon people without having to waste something, like in Bloodborne with Insight. It's so much easier. But here we go.
Aberrant child, you will know peace.
Oh boy, here we go. So, her first stage is the hard part. Her second stage is actually the easy part.
Can be a treacherous pair.
And you have to defeat her fully. So I'm gonna see if Kukujin can be like a sort of aggro bait. You're gonna start doing that shit. I mean, I could technically do this too, but I don't have enough mana stone clusters for that. But as long as Kukujin keeps her aggro on her, I might be able to actually just kind of deal with this way. Kukujin will die most likely, but at least it's for a good cause anyways. I mean, she's almost dead, so maybe not. Damn. So there's Judge Cleric dead.
Incinerate your soul with holy fire for this profanation. Lowly blasphemer!
Hey, now this one is slightly actually better to fight. I'm gonna see if I can heal as long as I can get my mana back up. I don't have that much left actually, that's gonna be a problem. See if I can at least save Kukujin a little bit. That's an AoE that's gonna hurt. Yeah, I escaped it, but she didn't, so Kukujin might be dead. See if I can get my mana back. Kukujin is still alive, surprisingly. Not for long. Yeah, there she goes. So, Corrupted Cleric is gonna start doing her fucking teleporting shit. Throw out some lightning. Try and dodge. Where is she? There she is. Now when she does that, that gives me time to get some more mana back. Shoot some lightning. But now you're gonna do that shit. It's like Corrupted Cleric's weakness is staying as far as possible from her. Oh, fuck. Oh, ho, 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 that was close. But she is dead. Nice. So that was a lot easier than expected. Fuck. Nice. So pick up the Thorn Chalice. And here we go. So this is the beacon. And she actually teleports here. She's only here for the Inferno ending, actually. So if you're doing the Inferno ending, you would have to come back to her, enter her mind, and then do a bunch of shit there. But yeah, she's here. Weakened and, like, stationary for the rest of the game. So I'm gonna exit Umbral. Or actually, I'm gonna enter Umbral, excuse me. Get the Stigma.
Make your cut, Vermingard.
That gives me her Remembrance shit, but here we go for the beacon. And there's the beacon. So now I can get the fuck out of here. That fight was so much easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be as difficult as Andreas and Harkyn, but I guess not. Which makes things so much more, like, so much better. Because I'd rather not have to deal with that kind of stress for a while. And again, I am sorry. I really am. Kind of making everything cringe and fucking... yeah. Which I do apologize. So now, we will go back to Skyrus Bridge. I'm not going to pay Kukenjin, because fuck that. So when I go fight the Sundred Monarch, which is the last boss of the game other than Adyr for the Radiant ending, she will be angry. So, fuck, I can upgrade my strength, or I can upgrade something else, but I'll upgrade strength to 25. I might actually need as much strength as I can to fight the Sundered Monarch, so that is genuinely one of the hardest bosses in the game, even harder than Judge Cleric, which is kind of sad, really. You'd expect Judge Cleric to be a lot harder than the Sundered Monarch. Oh, excuse me. See what Malu has.
Chosen bearer of the lamp.
Nothing that I
like
need.
you until her embrace.
But what I want is her armor. Specifically, the Corrupted Cleric's armor. Yes, please. Now, she doesn't really have anything that I want for like weapons and shit. I mean, Judge Cleric's Corrupted Sword is cool. I mean, her gauntlets are good too. That's right, that's right. So, I'll get her gauntlets. And I'm going to get more scoring from getting rid of my eyeballs. There's 3, 4. So I got 4 extra, which is fucking nothing really. And I still don't have enough for it. Fuck. I need 20 out of 13. Everything else here is basically useless, so... It's just this. This is one of the strongest long swords you can get. And it looks badass. It literally has a blade that is shattered to pieces, but it's floating out of magic. But it takes a little bit more for me to get. So what I'm gonna do, let's see how heavy Corrupted Cleric armor is gonna be. I am most likely gonna be going into encumbering territory. But let's see. How heavy are you? Oh, I'm lighter. What the fuck? Seriously? Oh my god, I am lighter. Sick. Fuck, I can put the full set that I want on. Nice. I'm actually surprised I don't have a Holy Bulwark gauntlets. Those are easy to get usually. And they're usually the ones that I have on all the time. But I don't even have them. But I guess Judge Cleric's gauntlets will do for now. Now, Empyrean Pendant will remain on. I will take that off for the Moth Ring so I can gain more vigor per kill. The Mine Owner's Ring will have to stay on permanently until I redo another playthrough and get the Adyr's Endurance. And everything else here is perfect. I just don't have a Scorched Sister helmet. Which, I mean, I know where to grind a Scorched Sister, but then again, like... And no, don't take that into context, like, out of context. Don't go there, you filthy mind. Jesus Christ. So let's get this all to gold. I love gold. Yeah, this is the armor that I always have on, so... It just looks badass. But now, I have almost 5k. I have nothing for fucking mana stones, so...
Ah, you again.
I mean, I might have to use up my shit for mana stones. Yeah, screw it. Use up my shit for mana stones just in case I actually do have to use up the lightning again. And there, let's see. We gotta go down here just to talk to these guys. Nope, nope, they're gone. Okay. So yeah, after Stomand ends up, the last time that we saw Stomand, he ends up going to Judge Cleric pleading, but then he dies. And I guess they also follow him to the Abbey eventually. Hey doggo, give you a good pet. I still want to know how, like, why that dog disappeared for that little brief moment in that video. But I guess I'll never know. Yeah, and I have nothing else to socket really other than the Weightless Rune, but I don't need that actually. Surprisingly. And I can't really take off the Radiant Scaling Ring or Rune on the shield, where that's gonna make it so that I can't even wield the lightning anymore. But what I can do is I can upgrade Radiance by 1, and then I can decrease the rune by 1. So that might be something that I can do. But now that is over, I gotta go to Upper Callwrath, so let's get a Callwrath. It's still telling me that there's something in Hamlet for me to do, which I don't know what that would be. Other than the Adyr Shrine, which that actually might be it. Now that I think about it. Which, I mean, I could go there. Here, let's open up the Death Eater door. And Bramis Castle. Let's go. So I'm gonna run through here. There's really no point on me fighting anything here. But I do have to be an umbral, so unfortunately I have to do this way. So I can get that. Get that one. Quickly run through the door. And almost... yeah, I died. Fuck. Oh my god. Well, I got the door open, and the two things done. Fuck. Just the fucking the machine gun bullets fucking firing at me from the proselyte, just instantly staggering and killing me. My god. Well, let's do it again. And I have to be an umbral for that part again. So let's do that. I'll just get back on the staircase so I'm not in the line of sight for shit. Hi, running through again. Escape the proselyte. Jump, there we go. Get that. Fucking put a seedling down so I'm not doing that again. And resting. Come on. There we go. Resting. Hi. Open up the chest. I mean, that's okay. There. Now that's like that. That's opened up. I got a resting point. Now I can just run into Damarose, because Damarose will be the next opponent. Literally right through here. Hi, Damarose, let's go.
Just another slave to a pretender god. Burn for your wickedness.
At least you give me more time than Andreas of Ebb did for fucking lightning. I mean, your spells are kind of shit, too. She does have the two things on her back, though. She is getting faster. Yeah, fuck, now she got the third. Let's do 2 more lightning, 1 more mana stone. How about another lightning? Run away. Another mana stone. Oh, you're actually running. Fuck. Okay. Lightning. Mana stone. Run this way. Lightning. Run away again. Oh my god. And 1 more lightning should do. See ya, Damarose. And you're stuck in the fucking environment. Grab that. So yeah, that's Damarose. She's dead. Oh boy. Grab the map. And put a seedling down here. Just in case I end up dying. Here, let's see. I'm gonna go back to Skyrest. And I'm gonna increase my my radiance by 1 so I can get rid of one of the runes off of the shield. Yeah, I'll do that. Just to get rid of one of the runes on the shield. Now I can add something else to the shield. Let's see. I can add the... I guess the agility attribute. Yeah, that might be the better option, just to increase my agility by a little bit. But I still have enough. Yes, I do. Okay. Just making sure I still have enough radiance to use the lightning. And I can actually sell some shit. So let's sell.
You again.
I got Damarose's cleaver. It's basically useless for me to use though. So I can sell +5 Sinister or Scorched Sister Flail. I have a Sanctified Huntress Spear. I can sell the +1. I have 3 satchels. I have, and that's it, I think actually. Yeah. That's it, that's all that I can sell. I might be able to upgrade the Melted Crusader sword. That might be stronger to use than Pieta's sword. The only problem is I won't have the smite build-up damage that Pieta's sword has. So like, if I do that, I also want to wield this though, because this is one of the strongest short swords in the game. Next to the Melted Crusader sword. And I do have 2k. Damn it. So what's it at currently right now? It is at +3 and it's already at 156. Melted Crusader sword is 211 at +5. Goes to 238 at +6. But it scales with all 4 attributes. And this only, the right-handed Light Reaper sword only scales with agility and Inferno. So I guess technically the Melted Crusader sword might be better than this. But I might stick with Pieta's sword for now. Actually, how much is Pieta's sword at? 384 currently. So that's not bad. But it's also +10. So the Melted Crusader sword might be stronger than that if I were to upgrade it fully. So what I could do is grind a few, like a bit, and upgrade the Melted Crusader sword. Then I might use that instead of Pieta's sword. But I like the lightsaber though. It's cool. But yeah, I'm gonna have to end the video here. So this video was pretty productive actually. We defeated Judge Cleric, and we managed to get to Bramis Castle and get Damarose defeated. Now we have to go all the way through Bramis Castle to the vestige. Like, there's only one vestige in Bramis Castle out of the entire castle, which is absolutely mind-blowingly insane. But then again, I can place seedlings anywhere I want. So I can be mindful of that. That's probably why they only have one vestige there. But at this point, I have to do a specific questline for Queen Sophia, so I will also do that in the next video, possibly. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.